Opened in 2001, it lies on the same site and retains the name of the city's beloved former stadium. We're here at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. We're all set to go amidst the high-altitude snow here in Denver. And here we go at Mile High. Nicole Hardman now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, a give to Edwards-Helaire. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go, 2nd down. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. The Broncos get to him here. He's brought down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. The Chiefs looking to punt on 4th down, so on comes Matt Araiza to handle it. And that'll hit and get out of bounds. Left some meat on the bone with that one. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Nix from the gun. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
I think it's fair to say, and the eye in the sky didn't lie, without that ball being tipped, we're looking at a big game. A missed opportunity to push their offense and a great play on the other side to deny the throw.
Nix again on 2nd and 10. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, it's Nix. This finds Franklin. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And he didn't quite break it, but still an excellent return that gets him up near midfield. Thought he had a shot at the end zone there. The return goes for 38 yards. And it'll be good field position for them as they take over right at midfield. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Oh, he lost the football. And the fumble recovery is made. Wow, Oh, wow. He sent his offense out twice now, and both times they fumbled it away. I'm not sure who's more aggravated, the dudes down there or the dude next to me up here.
Well, I'm aggravated, but I know the guy on the field wants to put the offense in the doghouse, like all of them right now. This can't happen in the NFL, Kate. And a lot of guys out there, they got to be looking to one another. Hold each other accountable to hold on to the ball.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Another run for Williams. Another big rip for him. They strike for 23 yards. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap to Nix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is, if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
60 Bobcat, go!
Again on 2nd and 10, Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Now Nix. Throw complete to Williams. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Broncos will have a first down. Up the gut they go with Williams. And he's able to bring this one down to the 4-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
It's a design boot. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he'll score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos parlay the turnover into a lead. It's a Bo Nix touchdown. The extra point is up, and it is good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. That one is caught left side of the field. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a pickup of 26. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. First down throw, Mahomes. Pacheco hauls it in. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Blitz coming, Mahomes.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Fall on these two, fall on these two. Right side.
They'll run it. Here's Pacheco. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a fourth down.
4th and 3, drive on the line.
Right, right. Right side.
They'll go. It's Mahomes. That's the rookie from Texas hauling it in. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the huge conversion gets them a new set of downs.
Right side.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Right side.
Second down run by Pacheco. And he's brought down for a loss. It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. This has been a good drive, but it's at risk here on third down.
Right side.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Pat Surtain has it. And the Broncos have it now on his 8th pick of the year. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job.
Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the fumble recovery is made. Well, that is not how you make the most of an opportunity when your defense gives you the football back. But the good news is, Brock, at least they get another shot at it.
Yeah, when you're running on the field, you feel the joy of that defense, right? They just got you a possession. They're giving you an opportunity. And thankfully, they saved the day by at least jumping on the ball.
Escapes the pocket. And he hauls this one up to the 11 before being stopped.
You know, that may have been a situation when you look back on it and he watches the tape the next day. He's got to find a way to throw the ball because his running ability, while it gets him some yards, is not enough to get the first down.
Track it, 60. Ready.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He fires one deep down the middle. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. Trenton Gill out there again to punt this away. Got 44 yards on his first kick, Brock, and this one looks to be longer. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Chiefs will get set to go on offense. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Yellow. Right side.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Has his man, it's Pacheco. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Yellow.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Right side.
From the gun, Edwards-Helaire gets it. And he finds his way up to the 47 before he stopped. Call it 4 yards, and they're set up with a manageable 3rd and 2.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Yellow.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Throwing with a blitz on the way. They left him wide open. It's complete. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27.
Got. Ready.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Ready. Set, go.
Play action with Nix. He lets a heater go deep. Middle of the... Wide open. Downfield. Got it! And he'll score. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos need only one to take the lead. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Escapes out to the left. And he doesn't slide down, and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Third and short. Here's Mahomes. To the left sideline. Complete. A gain of 27 yards there. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Trying down the middle with Edwards-Helaire. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 7.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Yellow, yellow.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash. It's no good. He needed more leg, and he sent it too far right. And the deficit stays at 7.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Nix with it on 1st. No hesitation, and that one's caught. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Denver first. Nix off the play action. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And the Chiefs get it back on his 6th interception of the season. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of them. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
Counter give here to Pacheco. And he has enough room to gain about 4. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here at Mile High. The Chiefs at a disadvantage on the scoreboard.
Yellow.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 41. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Yellow.
Looking to throw Mahomes. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And the Broncos get set to take over. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Mustang 19. Ready.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Here we go. Set.
Here's Nix to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down.
Set. Trap 6.
Nix from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tried getting it to Cortland Sutton. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And they're going to take over possession. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. Short pass caught by his tight end. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. And down he goes. The Broncos got there. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
No one picks him up, and he reminded everyone in the building why that's a major mistake. The linebacker's athleticism on full display. A sack in under 2 seconds? That's a select group of players on the planet who could pull that off.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off Brandon Jones. And the Broncos get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Rifles it, and it's caught. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
2nd and 1. He puts some power on a deep one left. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down. Tried getting it to Cortland Sutton, but still plenty of options left on 3rd and short.
Viking 18. 70. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Cougar 19.
Running for the marker with Williams. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Denver calls the 2nd of its 3 timeouts. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2.
79 Broncos. Come on. Set. Check go.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He throws a bullet to the set. He's got it inside the 25. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs earn the chance to tie it before halftime. And this kick was just mishit. It is wide left and no good. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Marvin Mims now to return it. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Here comes the final play of our first half.
Let's go.
Back to throw it. He fires one deep down the right side. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Trent McDuffie in to pick it off. So we're halfway through this final week of the regular season. Now we'll send things over to Orlando, Florida. Jonathan Coachman on standby, ready to deliver the EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Has it at the 11. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
Ready? Big alert, big alert. Go.
Here's Williams to start the drive. Broke through the tackle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And the Chiefs have it as he records his 7th interception of the season. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Run from Pacheco to start the half. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Back to Pacheco here on 2nd. And he's brought down after a short gain. It's a gain of 3 after the loss, but still 3rd and 8 to work with.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. It's tipped away, and he's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down. Kansas City sends out its punt team. Matt Ariza, the one to send it away. And he sends it up amongst the flurries of snow. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. 58 yards on the punt there. And they'll get ready to go on offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Over the middle, Cox. Complete pass. They get 28 out of that play. And the Broncos will have a 1st down. Running right, it's Williams. And finally, they're able to bring him to the ground. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
Let's go now. Bronco 80. Ready?
Nick's looking to throw. Able to get it to Franklin. And he goes out a little short of the 40. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Check, Panther. Ready?
Straight ahead with Williams. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Check go.
Shotgun snap to Nix. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Has the direction, but not the distance. It falls just short. And they can't push the lead beyond a field goal.
You know, we get on that field in pregame, and these kickers make it look so easy. But in real action, it's a totally different animal. That was definitely on line. Just didn't quite get all of it. It's going to wind up just a few feet short.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Yellow.
It's Pacheco again. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. That one gains 7. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He's on the move. Now he takes it. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives a defense and a defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
2nd and 3 now. They give up the gut to Edwards-Elam. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
A first down carry for Pacheco. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Right back to Pacheco. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Won't make the play on that one. It hits the deck, incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage of this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they've taken back the lead.
Here in the 3rd quarter, he gets a chance to make up for the miss on his first attempt of the game. This time, well, he is totally dialed in, and he gets this one to count.
Return starts at the 9. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Hey, hey, check that, check that. Hey, smash. Go.
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Oh.
Okay, ready?
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
70 range, 70 range. Here we go, here we go. Ready?
Nick Snad, a throw. Hits the tight end on the corner route. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Check smash, check smash.
A handoff for Williams, running left. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Cowboy 80.
Here's Nix. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Nick Bolton has it. And the Chiefs get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all week long. But throwing 4, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Looking for Travis Kelce that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He's got him, that's Pacheco. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st down from the red zone. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. This one intended for the running back. So now it'll be 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, a give to Edwards-Helaire. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. He's got it. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow. Kate, they had a chance to take a field goal out of the picture, and I don't know how I can quantify this other than hope. Now you've provided hope for that opponent because they know just get themselves into range and they can take care of business on their end.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It goes as a pickup of 37 yards. And that'll be good for a Denver 1st. Up the gut they go with Williams. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Hut, hut.
Play action with Nix. Looking right, and he brings it in. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, Kate, it's almost as if the defense invited him to make that throw. That was a play they knew they could defend, and they stopped it right at the line.
Go.
Looking to throw. Mims with the grab. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And late in the 4th, they have grabbed the lead.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. And not a great choice on 1st down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted, actually, so 2nd down coming up.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
Mahomes trying again here on 2nd and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Looking for Travis Kelce that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
He'll throw it. He's throwing deep to the left side. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
I mean, you can see it right there. The trajectory of the ball changed as it was in flight. You know, on shorter throws, receivers, They can focus, they can adjust quickly. But on a long-distance throw like that, a tip, well, it really alters the course of the ball and makes it so tough to make an adjustment in time.
Desperation time on 4th down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos holding just a 1-point advantage. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
It's an option right that begins this drive. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
And he's brought down for a loss. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. Here comes Will Lutz. A lot riding on this field goal try. It'll be 51 yards from the left hash. Got all of it, and this is good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Throwing now. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Broncos make the play that should win them this game.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on 1st down. And they'll take a knee.
You got to expect the timeout is coming any moment now, right? If you want another shot with the ball, you'll need every second you can conserve on that clock.
And they'll kneel this down.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So it's a win for the Broncos. And they end the season on a great note, Brock, with a W in the final chapter of this year's campaign.